I'm going to show you two things with your Outlook email. The first is that pictures are automatically blocked from outside domains. In order to see pictures in your emails, you'll click this little warning symbol, and you can either choose to download the pictures just for that email, or if you would like to always see pictures anytime that Quizlet or whatever domain sends you something, then you can add that domain to the Safe Senders list. Once I click this, anytime Quizlet sends me an email, I'll automatically see the pictures without having to go up here and click that. The next thing is that these emails from Quizlet kind of clutter up my inbox. I still want to see them, but I want them to go to a different folder. And so that's possible without me having to drag it over to another folder. And I can do that by creating a rule. In the Outlook program, which I got to by going to Start and then typing in Outlook, you'll go up to Rules. And I'm going to create a rule. When I get an email with all of the selected conditions, the only condition I want for this is that it's from Quizlet. I don't care what the subject contains because that's always going to be changing. And I don't care if it's sent to only me or if it's sent to a bunch of people. If it's from Quizlet, I want it to be moved to a folder. So when I get an email from Quizlet, it's going to do this. I want to move it to this folder. So this folder I created for all of the apps and programs that send me emails that I want to read, but on my own time. You can change this folder by going to Select Folder and finding the folder that you want to put it in. If you don't have one already created, you can create one by clicking on New. You could also have it do other things like play a certain sound or pop up in a new window. But in this case, all I want it to do is move to this folder. At this point, you're ready to click OK. But I'm going to go ahead and show you some advanced options. Here, you can select more conditions. So maybe it's from Quizlet and it's flagged for action. I don't usually do anything with this. I just leave it as being from a certain sender. And then what happens? So we're going to move it to this folder and print it, or maybe move it to a folder and move a copy. I usually just leave it at moving it to a new folder. And then this last part is a place to put in exceptions. So I can move all of the emails from Quizlet unless it has a certain word in the subject area. So maybe I want it to move, but if it has a certain word like, I'm going to go down to except if the subject contains specific words. And the word I want to add is new. So if they have new features, then I want it to be in my regular inbox. But if it's about anything else, such as a sale, then I want it to move to the other folder. And I can add in those. I'm going to click cancel because I don't want any exceptions. And then you'll see, oops, let me uncheck that. And so now I'm going to say OK. And it's taking it a sec. Once it updates the server, it's going to ask if I want to run that rule. If it doesn't ask you that, you can go ahead and drag this over to your apps folder. So at this point, anytime I get an email from Quizlet, it's going to automatically show up in this folder for me. If you have any questions or would like help setting this up, just let me know.